Liverpool Football Club is trash. I can't believe I'm saying this as a Liverpool fan. It is a hard pill to swallow, but it is true. Liverpool are trash. You know, we're going to Istanbul, right? Rams Park. A Galatasaray team that beat us. You know, in our third, if not fourth game of the UEFA Champions League. They beat us 1-0, right? With that penalty from Osimhen. Coming into this game, we are hoping at least we'll get a win. Even if it's narrow, it's okay. Just get a win. Just show that you care, that you lost and you want to change, the history. But Liverpool, they just don't do that. With the many chances that they had, they were spoon-fed. Countless times they were spoon-fed. Given opportunities after opportunities. But what did our players do? They fucked it up, as they always do. And these are the same players that have mentioned it. They've reiterated how terrible they've been. And if anything, they just have to at least play for the FA Cup. They at least have to play for the Champions League just to wipe tears off of the fans and themselves. I mean, they're playing for Liverpool, for goodness sake. But what do? They just don't take anything serious, do they? I mean, they're just taking a mock at us, really. Because, I don't understand what that was. I don't understand what that was. With all the opportunities that we had, opportunities that we didn't even need to create, they gave it to us on a silver platter, and for some weird reason we still couldn't turn that into goals. You look at someone like Virgil van Dijk, a captain, mind you. He lets McAllister defend a player as tall as Osimhen. You saw with the first goal how we considered that goal. It is Osimhen. He's just alone. The McAllister is short, man. What is he, 5'7"? You're comparing to someone like Osimhen, someone who fights, a fighter, while you are as tall as him or even more taller than him. Why don't you take him? We have tall players there. We have, Gravenberch. He's tall enough. We have our striker, Ketike. He's tall enough. We have Konate. He's tall enough. We have Van Dijk. He's tall enough. But none of these players were with him. You find Ketike trying to defend, the header from Lamina. It doesn't make any sense. And these are things that, even Slot can't really teach them. You know what I mean? They have to know themselves. They've been playing at the highest level for the longest time. These are Champions League winners. These are players that have been, to the Champions League for 3 seasons. They have been to the Champions League final 3 times. And they still play like that. It doesn't make any sense to me. Honestly, it doesn't make any sense. We can talk until the sun comes out. We can talk and talk and talk and talk until. But at the end of the day, it's all about our players. They need to be mentally switched on. It looks like they're not. And what hurts me even more is the fact that we lost to this team. And today it was just like deja vu. Of course, we didn't concede through a penalty, but we conceded with so many chances that we had. And from those first chances that we created, these guys, they got their shit together. Going forward, now they were okay. The only thing that we did right, which I felt like, okay, this is something, was those passes that we made. It was so easy for us, It was so easy for us to get to the other side. But to get the goal, the most important thing, we couldn't do that. And it's a problem because if these guys, look, I want you guys to understand something. We have a problem playing against low blocking teams. We have a problem against that. We have seen that. And it is something that Slot has talked about from the first season, from the first opening fixture till date. And those are the teams that we have problems against, teams that knows how to defend. And these guys, they know how to defend. You know what I mean? They know how to defend, and for whatever reason, even when they make mistakes, we can't seem to score. You look at a player like Wirtz. A lot of people have been talking about how awesome he has been, how important and integral he has been for this club this season, even though he hasn't really been 100% that guy. But you look at him today, he was a no-show. You look at Salah as well in the first half, those first 20 minutes, he was immense, wasn't he? How he was just creating those chances, but we just can't score. You look at Ekitike too, the same thing, and it looks like Ekitike is, Ekitike. Man, we just need Isak back. I think when Isak is there, he puts so much pressure on the guy. Maybe then he can produce, because right now he knows that Isak is, he's injured and he's slowly coming back. So he's just going to play anyhow without any consequence whatsoever. Because that's how it looks like. And maybe we should have just played Rio. He would have taken the man, something that Salah failed to do. you know. And I was hoping when what's his name? Frimpong, when he came on for Salah, he was gonna do something as well. Nothing. You know, with his speed, with his trickery, with his try to cross the ball, there was nothing. There was nothing. You know, and yeah, it's sad. It's sad to see, man. It is sad to see that a manager, you know, that I held in high regard, you know, a manager that has won the league for us, has turned to dog shit in just his second season. It doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, those players are good enough, man. Those players are good enough. You just need a good manager to show you these guys are good enough. You know, and he's hidden under the, oh, it's a new squad. They need to understand each other. They need to know each other until everything clicks. But, I mean, come on. These guys have been playing together for, what's it been, 8-9 months now? And there's nothing. That's just, you know, they blow cold air today. They blow hot air tomorrow. You don't know what's what. You don't know what's what. These guys will come to Anfield, you know, and they can just defend for their lives. That game might just end 1-0. Anyway, at the end of the day, Anfield to me isn't a fortress anymore. Any team, you know, once you are just defensively resolute, once you defend as a unit, you can get 3 points. In fact, you can even get a chance to score 2. PSV has done it this season. You know what I mean? That fortress that Klopp spent years and years building crumbled. There's nothing there. You saw Manchester City. They came, they collected points. Something that, you know, the last time obviously it happened was under Klopp when there weren't any fans during the COVID times when Pep won. But you could see they weren't really taking it as a win. You know, they weren't really taking it as a win. But the one that they got this season under Slot, that's a win for them because everyone was there. So there's no, you can't say that we didn't have fans, we didn't have anything. Everyone is there. You know, everyone is there. We lost under Slot. So this goes to show just how we've fallen. We have definitely fallen. And if Liverpool are to get back to who we are, who Klopp made us to be, we got to get rid of Slot. I'm sorry, man. We just have to get rid of Slot. We have given him time, but there's nothing convincing here. Let's be honest. Liverpool are not going to win the Champions League this season. No way, Liverpool. No way in hell Liverpool are winning the league this season. I don't believe that. Not even the FA Cup even, because we have Manchester City on the 4th of April. Do you think we'll beat them after they've beaten us like that? No way we're beating them. And the Slot just has to leave. Now it's just a matter of trying to find the right manager that can take on Liverpool, that can take over Liverpool. As for Slot, I think he should just pack his bags, man. You know, we should just let him finish the season. Once the season ends, that guy has to leave. There's nothing with Slot. A manager that can't play against low blocking teams. Every time we play against a low blocking team, we can't do anything. Then every time we play against teams that know how to attack, we concede. We don't even come out to having won those games when we play against teams that know how to play. We played against Manchester City, a team that doesn't low block, a team that will come out and attack you. What happened? Did we win that game? Nope. Even when we went away to the Etihad, did we win that game? Nope. So we're not winning against teams that we're supposed to be winning against, right? Because according to him, he wants to play against a team that plays football, a team that doesn't really play 90% of its game defending, right? We get those teams. Do we beat them? No, we don't. We play against teams that defend. Do we beat them? No, we don't. So how do we beat these teams then? How do we beat these teams then? If we can't play against a team that defends, if we can't play against a team that attacks, we're done with Slot. We're done with Slot. That guy is terrible. I'm done with him, man. I've given him a chance. Every flippant game that I've seen, Liverpool just sucks. I can't even watch or stomach them the entire 90 minutes. I always just have to keep myself busy. Truly, Liverpool is done, man. This guy has managed to kill Liverpool. It took him only 2 seasons to kill us. And that is sad, man. That is absolutely sad. But at the end of the day, man, we just got to give Galatasaray their props. These guys have been amazing. Like I said with my previous my previous video yesterday, in 46 games, they have managed only 2 losses. In 46 games. You know, and they've drawn 11 and won 33. So these guys have made the Rams Park nothing other than a fortress. That's where they get wins. You know, they did it against Juventus. They did it against us today. And if there's any positive that really we can take from this game is the fact that the score was narrow, 1-0. Maybe we can be able to turn it around at Anfield. Obviously, would expect the fans to be there, to be supportive, to be, to make it as loud as it were tonight. They gotta make it as loud as it were tonight. And maybe then we can get something. We need that.